Hello, everybody. I am off on my last bike ride in Drumheller. Packing heavy today. Backpack. Got Powerade, water, snacks, tools, granola bars, pumps, stuff like that. Garmin, spare tire. The Garmin's plugged in. I'm gonna plug it into the battery pack because it's not gonna last the ride. And of course, I'm bringing the GoPro. GoPro. So I'm gonna do the Dinosaur loop. Dinosaur east-west loop. About 48 kilometers. There is a ferry involved. I don't mean me. But there's a ferry involved. So I gotta go out of the valley, into the valley. I'm gonna go up that valley, and then back into the valley, and then up the valley, and then back down into the valley, and then maybe up that road, then up that road, and then up that road. Why not? Why not? Well, let's get this show on the road. Dinosaur Trail, 48 kilometer scenic drive north loop follow. So that is what we are doing today. My butt feels pretty good for doing an 81k yesterday, and I think a 30 or 40k before. Feels like I am going into the wind. Yeah, I'm going into the wind, but that's okay. Oh, ferry operations, 7 a.m. to 10:45 p.m. So if you get that early start, like I didn't do, you might be waiting. So I tried something new. I took my Rice Krispie square wrapper, opened both ends, and blew my nose into it. It was an epic fail. I would not recommend blowing your nose into a Rice Krispie square wrapper. It was an epic fail. Climb number 1 on the day. This bike, for me, could use a smaller cassette or a bigger cassette. That wasn't that bad of a climb. Probably would have been a lot easier if I didn't do 81k yesterday. But, so it is what it is. So I turned off the 838 east. Now I'm on the 838 west. 4 kilometers away from the ferry. Bonus, it's downhill. But I'm going to turn around, bike back up the hill, and then go back down again. Why not? I think it's going to be gusty on the way down, but luckily there's no cars I have to worry about. That knocked over road sign said 12% for 2 kilometers. I don't know if I want to bike up this anymore. Well, if your brakes weren't bedded in before, they are now. But yep. Let's go up it. I do not recommend zigzagging, but luckily there's very little cars. I can hear them, but this is almost as bad as I climb I did in Lethbridge, going up to the university. The power is down. I can see the top. Oh, bollocks. Come on. Why the balls did I bike up that? I'm not gonna film the descent. I'll see you at the ferry. So here we have the ferry. And it says road closed. I can jump it. I think I can jump it. I gotta get some ramming speed to go over the ferry. Get off the ferry, over the hill. Yes. So I am now across the river. I am in Knee Hill country, Canadian Badlands. I also don't get to enjoy flat for very long because we are going to go uphill. Like where the road disappears, that's uphill. I have resorted to zigzagging. I love these empty roads. This way feels downhill. This way feels uphill. I don't know how much this is actually helping, but the downhill part feels great. It's ramped up to 12%. I'm going 6.8 kilometers an hour, 55 cadence, and my heart rate is 156. Look both ways. Nobody. We're at the top again. We're on 837 south. We're going back to town now. So this is Orkney Viewpoint. After a relatively flat ride, we come to another descent. This one does not say the grade, so hopefully it's not steep. I'm back in the valley. So now we turn around and ever so reluctantly bike up it. So here we go, back to the top. It was a really nice reveal of the valley coming down, I will say that. It'll be nice to see that again. I'm not going to film it again, but it'll be nice to see it again. You guys can just skip back if you've even watched this far. We are back up to Orkney Viewpoint. I didn't have to zigzag, but it wasn't enjoyable. We're gonna go down this soon. We're gonna descend this again once this truck goes by. Well, the first descent was a lot nicer than the second descent. We're at 40 kilometers on a 48-kilometer ride, and I bet I still got another 24 to go till I get to town. Yay! So we're turning, well, west on the 575 to go up. And then we're going to take the 575 east to go to Drumheller, like what any other normal person would do. Oh, that looks horrendous. Well, I'm getting a nice view of the road that I was just on. So once I get to that shack, this insanely unnecessary climb, I believe, is over. I will have a side gust on the way down though. I know I will. I felt it on the way up. Now it's 13 kilometers to Drumheller. Well, let's ascend this now. Kilometers to Drumheller. I'm getting pretty close, because here's that bridge. And before I went under the bridge, if you take the trail that leads you to the museum. So I'm almost there. I'm almost at the van. So there's my first sign saying that I'm on the Dinosaur loop since I left Drumheller. So I think labeling could have been a heck load better, because, well, there was no signage, at least that I noticed. I think they could have done a seriously better job at that. We're gonna get off the road here. We're gonna get onto this nice path. Oh. And we're gonna completely die. Come on. Come on, you can do it. This is where I'm going to turn. Well, it's where we turn. Number 9 east, 56 north. Come on, Rogue One. We're now turning onto the number 9 east, or something. We're going somewhere. You've seen this. I'll see you at the van. Okay, I lied. We're not going to the van. Here is the world's largest dinosaur. We have dinosaurs here. Fossil World, Jurassic store. They have fossils in there. They have like a, last time I was there, they had a saber-toothed tiger skull for like 650 bucks. Bet Nicolas Cage would buy that. Yeah, I made that joke already, I don't care. I'm tired. There's a hockey playing dinosaur. Thunk thunk. This is the ass of the world's tallest dinosaur. The skate park. You can go up inside his mouth. Aquaplex. And they got some pretty cool stuff in the fossil world. All right. Now we go to the van. I'm done. .76 kilometers, 770 meters of elevation. I'm done. That's my last ride.